Good morning. My name is Professor Faringer, and you're taking my Math 104 class this summer. And I made this instructional video to help you navigate D2L and show you where you're going to be doing your homework in Pearson My Math Lab. So I'm going to get started by sharing my screen, and I'm going to come over to where I launched Zoom. And now let me get into our page. And when you go to D2L, it should look something like this. Math 104 Trig Summer 2021. Each week, I will put up a weekly post of all the assignments that are due for that week with a bunch of other information. During the week, I'll also put other posts, but I will definitely post one every Monday that will explain some of the due dates and information for that upcoming week. And we're going to be working in two different areas. One is D2L, which we're on right now. The other one is Pearson, which is where we're going to be going to do our homework and quizzes. D2L, you have an orientation assignment. Recommend you do that first. Also, here's information about Dropbox assignment number 1. But as you can see, it's not going to be due for a while. Okay, it's available starting June 6th, and it is due June 20th, which is right before the first test. Homework, again, you have to go to the Pearson site. You can read over this, I don't have to. And finally, down here is going to be a link for the syllabus that you can get at any time. Okay, it's also kind of neat to show all news items because these will slowly scroll as I add more and more. Over here in this widget, you're going to be able to click right here, Pearson My Math Lab. When you click on that, that's going to take you to the Pearson site. At that point, you'll have to get an access code, either purchase one, or if you bought a text and you bought an access code with it from the bookstore, or if you just bought an access code from the bookstore. You have several different options of what to do there. As semesters have gone, under Pearson, you'll find that for each section, there are instructional videos to help you out if you need it. But I've also had students ask me to make videos or do examples of different work, different than what they would see on my math lab. So here's just some short videos to go along with some of the sections that we will be covering this semester. Nobody ever asked for anything from chapter 7 or 8. If you ever want to make an office hour with me, you'll come down to this widget, you'll click here where it says click here, and you'll be taken to an app called Calendly. And there, when you click on it, you'll be able to see all the available office hours I have for that week and upcoming weeks. You just click, and just like that, you're signed up, and we'll meet on Zoom, discuss anything you need to discuss. Finally, down here, there's a widget called Calendar. As you can see, your first due date is Wednesday, May 19th. You can be clicking these different ways to look at different things. Finally, when we take our test, you'll be taking them on Zoom. I will be live proctoring the test. That's for proctor test 1, 2, and 3. I've given you times on the syllabus that you only have to pick one of the 2 times. Just show up. You don't have to send anything to me to let me know which one you're coming to. Back up at the top, we have tabs. Course Home brings us to where we are right now. Checklist. I've created a checklist of different items for you. The first one is the class orientation. And as you can see, there's going to be 4 parts of the class orientation. There's going to be a little practice orientation homework on my math lab. There's a practice quiz on my math lab you have to take. You're going to have to do an introduction in the discussions on the discussion board, and you're going to have to practice uploading a document to the Dropbox. So that's for the first assignment. And as you can see, each of the chapters we are covering, you can click chapter 3. You come in and see, here's a video for chapter 3, some different things, video notes from another instructor. So here's videos for you to use as well. And there's also those that, like I said, are under MyMathLab. This is from another instructor friend of mine. So plenty of videos for you to look at. You can see for chapter 3, you have only one homework, when it's due, and when the quiz is going to be due. Discussion board, as I mentioned a little while ago, everybody will be coming here because part of the first assignment is to post an introduction of yourself on the discussion board, and mine will be up by the time you watch this video. And then if you ever want to discuss something with other classmates, you can come in and you see the 8 chapters and have a discussion about material for a particular chapter. If you have any questions about the upcoming proctored test, you can always leave a message here. You can email something to me if you prefer, but we can always put discussions up about the test. Dropbox, you're going to have an orientation assignment. Until you look at this the first day, this will be blue. It'll be a blue link. You'll be able to click on that blue link and it'll tell you what to do to get it started for the orientation assignment. As you can see, it's due on the 27th, which is Thursday. So you don't have a lot of time to just not get started in the class right away. There's 3 other major assignments, as you can see, 48 points, 48 points, and 57 points. These assignments are due the evening before the first test. So part of your thinking should be, okay, so these assignments are going to help me with the test. Yes, just practice some practice problems to help you get ready for the test. Quizzes, you don't see anything there now, but this is where our test will be. So on test day, you'll see test 1, you'll click on it, it'll say you need a password. Well, that's because you have to go on to Zoom because I'm doing the live proctoring. And then once you join Zoom, I'll tell you what that password is. Grades. This is the official grade book for the course. There will be a grade book in MyMathLab, but don't go by that one because this is the one that counts. So I grade things right away. MyMathLab is synced with D2L. So when you start a homework, all of a sudden you'll start to see a grade. As you keep working on it, the grade will get better and better. And if you complete it, get all the points, you'll see it show up here. If you ever want to know who's in your class, I leave this up, classmates. You can go through and check it out and see who is who. So that's a quick overview of D2L. Again, you're going to come to right here on the right under MyMathLab, and you're going to click on that, and that's going to get you into where you sign up for the Pearson MyMathLab, and it's easy to navigate. You'll be able to get in and start doing the homeworks right away. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to email me. I answer emails pretty quick, sometimes a little slower on weekends, but welcome to the class and good luck.